Okay. Hello there. I posted in the forums, well, somebody did about ambient zones, and before that I was asking about it. I asked Dev Doc, and he gave me a way or a suggestion on how to do it. And so I went ahead earlier today for like an hour and tinkered with stuff, trying to get it to work, and I think, well, it's working to how I like it. But I'll show you what I did. All that's here, 3 different rooms, 1, 2, and then 1 up with no sound in it. This one has no sound. This one has this sound in there. And then this room has
وقفة الأحلام هذه نواظر الجيوش نحن أهداف لقنص.
And then outside has its own ambient sound, which it's this one. So I think I got it to how I want it, and I'll just show you basically what I did, and then I guess it just takes tinkering of settings. Oh, what's the best way to show? Alright, there's the 3 rooms. Got just a little platform. So one of these is a light mask. I just did it, I don't know why, but this is a reverb volume that is covering the whole scene. So basically, in perspective, you could put this in, you just make one for the whole map. And then let's see, which one did this just group? Alright, so this one is 2 boxes. One that goes from the top to the bottom, and then this one goes from here to the other side. And I did that one, actually, I think that's the inside one. Let's see. Alright, yeah, so the one I had selected before, alright, that's the outside, and then 6 would come next. So that's 6. So this one is, if you're looking up here, priority, this is how I did it. Doc said it could work, and it's kind of working how I want it. So the 2 boxes here, I basically lined them up with the addition brushes I had. Or did I? Alright, that one has 7, so those are the interior ones. I might have to go and tweak this a little bit, because maybe that's not why it's working fully to where I want it. 6. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull that out a little bit. I'm just going to scale it up. There, that works for me. Whatever. These are the overlapping ones, and it doesn't really matter about them. Well, it kind of does. Alright, so that one is just a box down straight here, and another one here that covers the whole inside part. So that's the inside part. Then I made separate ones with the subtraction brushes, and basically I just copied them up. Let's see, that's number 7. Alright, so these are all the subtractions here. They're not lined up with the subtraction, but they're lined up with the I should probably take that down. You know, I don't know if it really matters. It's not overlapping. yeah, I'll just keep it like that. See what happens. Anyway, those were the subtraction brushes. And you can see it's kind of lined up over here. I went out a little bit on it. But yet it's still inside of the other one I made that does the whole building or area you want to cover. So these are all individualized. So you got 1, 2, and 3. They all have the same settings right now, but for a bigger room you could add reverb to it. But right now I'm happy with these settings. And all I did was stack them on top of each other. I didn't overlap them, but I put them on plane with each other. So this one is equal. Anyway, whatever you want to say. And then the priority, if you read here, it says priority of this volume in the case of overlapping volumes, the one with the highest priority is chosen. The order is undefined if 2 or more overlapping volumes have the same priority. So that's why I made this one that has a priority 6. I mean, you can do any number, but these are the 2 boxes that overlap. So basically, they have the same priority, and they're overlapping. So it seems like this is all one because this is ignored because of the overlapping, but it just combines it all. And then the other ones, the inside ones aren't overlapping, but they're still inside the 6 priority. So these have a higher priority. So these are going to take effect more than the other one. I'm not sure, but it's giving me the effect I like. But I would say your rooms are going to be your highest priority, and I mean, you can connect rooms by overlapping and giving it the same priority, but anything higher, I mean, I'm not even sure if I did this right, but it's working to how I like, and I just gotta apply it to a radio tower now. But I'll show you what it sounds like. And these are the settings I have. Exterior volume is going to be what you hear from the outside. Exterior time, this is how long it takes from one to change to the regular sound, and I'll show you what I'm saying in a second. But one, I think it works good. Half a second is default, and I didn't really like how it sounds. The low pass filter is kind of like a muffling, and you'll also hear that. Same thing, how long it takes to transition. Interior volume is going to be what you hear from. So let's say you're in this room right here. Whatever sound is interior, so it would be this one right here. This volume is determining what the volume is, what you're going to hear on the outside of this volume. So let's see, this is where it is right here. So if I was standing here, this interior volume is what you're setting, is the amount of volume you're hearing here from the interior. And then exterior is if you were in here, what sounds, how loud are the sounds going to be from outside the box. So basically in this one, this is my highest priority, so these are the individualized rooms. So I got exterior as 0.6, which it's still kind of loud, but not really. The low pass, the muffling, turn it down a little bit, and then the interior is 0.3, which I still have to tinker with this stuff. It might be 0.6 for both of them, so it's unified between, but I'll just hop in and show you what it sounds like. But again, this was an idea from DevDoc, and I kind of just ran with it, not knowing what I'm doing. So this could be right, this could be wrong, this could be absolutely wrong, or this could be right. But right now I kind of got the effect I want. So I'll just build this real quick because I did change one of the settings, or I moved the box. Every time you mess with the setting in the reverb volume, you have to build geometry, or build geometry. I don't know, but it takes a while. I would mess with settings to begin with, because once you get a setting, it should be almost standardized. I mean, if you got a room is a room, unless you want to tinker with something and add some reverb to it. If it's a large cathedral, I don't know, room, whatever. But these are my settings. I'll probably use these in Radio Tower, so it'll just be a matter of making them and entering the settings, so it won't have to be much building because I'll know how it sounds. So I'll hop in here and show you what it sounds like. I don't know how well you can hear this. Let me see if I can turn it up a little bit. Probably still not good. Maybe that's a little better. So you can hear the outside sound. It sounds like crap because sometimes when you build it and play in the editor, it just sounds horrible, and it does right now. Sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. Now if you hear that, it sounds muffled. And that's what that low pass filter is doing. And there's a hum in this room that I'm now hearing. It's very faint. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can. And now there's the hum.
Grenade! Grenade!
Now I'm kind of happy with that. I mean, maybe some of you aren't, but I mean, if you throw a grenade on the other side of a concrete wall, or any kind of wall, well, maybe not drywall, but concrete, that concrete's gonna absorb a lot of the sound. Actually, it's gonna reverberate it, but it's not gonna be as loud as if you were standing right next to it. So I'm happy with that. And that's out in the second place. That's out 2 rooms. And I'm happy with that too. I just really need to test this with somebody else in bullets. And this is basically a room without any sound. So you can hear the exterior, which is at a level I like, inside. And then I can hear the hum. And if I come over here, I can kindly, like, barely hear the music. Well, I can, but... And dropping down. And this is what the time is for that interior time and exterior. it basically takes 1 second from it to transition or blend from this volume to the next one. And then, like I said, I'm pretty happy with the outside. I might want to turn the outside up a little bit, but then I might ruin the inside with grenades, but I think it sounds fine. I mean, it's like real low quality. Oh shit. See, yeah, I'm happy with that. Not with that, though. I'm gonna do it one more time with a grenade going into the second room and running far back. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it sounds good, but I don't know if this is the proper way to do it. If it even works good or eats resources. I don't know. Maybe a dev can comment. I do have this in a UMAP. I could put it up for download so you guys can jump in here and see what I did. Tinker with stuff. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. But I'm pretty happy with how it sounds and what it's doing. I'm okay with that. But that's a real little look. I mean, to be a tutorial, I don't know if it is. Like I said, I did one reverb box volume for the whole level. I mean, just imagine this is huge. I put one around the whole level, and then on buildings, like on the inside of the building, all I did was take the CGS add. So you have your builder box and you do an add, and then of course you would do a subtract, which was smaller to leave the walls. But the add one I did to, I mean, you can even create a box around it and just add the volume. You don't have to drag it up, but I did it, and then I just took the one box on top, made it all the way down to the other one, the bottom floor, lined it up with the one that was there, and then took this one and came all the way this way with it, did the volumes, deleted the builder brush, which was actually up here when I was doing it. I dragged it above so you didn't have to worry about all that. And then dragged it back down. That's how I did it. I don't know if it's gonna work properly, but it seems to be working in this, and I'm a lot happier with this than hearing this ambient sound inside as loud as it is outside. So, but that's my demo. One more time. Big reverb, one that covers the whole building with overlapping at intersections with all the same priority, and all the settings are the same for, you know, well, this one is the inside rooms. This is going to be my outside. So this covers the building fully with all overlapping. This one in here, the one inside, I don't even know if I can click it. I gotta find it. Let's see. Yeah, this is one inside. This is not overlapping. This is individual per room. 1, 2, 3. 3 boxes. This one is in the priority 6, which covers the building. This is 2 boxes. 1 down, 1 across, overlapping, same priority. So it says the one with the highest priority is the one that takes precedence. So I might not even need this one if I have the inside ones, but I'm not even sure if it makes a difference. I haven't tinkered or deleted that and see how it sounds. Well, let's do it real quick. Good, you guys are in for the ride. All right. Let me save all. I don't want to ruin it and have to create it again. It sucks. I'll delete it, and then I'll say save as test sound 2. Alright, rebuild. Let's see if there's any difference. I think there is a difference on the exterior. That's the same. I think there's a difference in sound from hearing the outside sound there. And I think that's what the other box took care of, was how loud that was. To me, it sounds a lot louder right now. But let's see if that's true. Just rebuild this real quick. Guess it is the same. I don't know. Let me try tinkering with this setting. And let's say exterior. Actually, unless I took each room and overlapped it, maybe. This far and this far. No. Let's see if this does anything. No, I still hear that background sound, so maybe it's not. Yeah, I don't think that box even does anything. See what happens if I make it the same priority. Who knows what'll happen now?
نحن أهداف لقنصهم لدكهم لخطهم والخط أننا تقاد كالجحوش هذه خرافة الجدة بأن شيئا ضامرا عقاب الموت ليحوش هذا حال من قد قميصه فأكل قلبه خسيس الطير والوحوش وجهك البشوش للممالك للمهالك في انفجارك
switching. It's so ridiculous. What if I make it like 6.9?
لقنصهم لدكهم لخطهم والخط
Grenade, move!
تقاد كالجحوش هذه
still
خرافة الجدة ضامرا عقاب الموت عن كتفي يحوش هذا حال من قد قميصه فأكل قلبه
Oh yeah, because I turned the priority down on that. That's right. Seven exterior point. C05 Albert point 4 interior point 4 point 4. Why not?
شيئا ضامرا عقاب الموت عن كتفي يحوش هذا حال من قد قميصه فأكل قلبه خسيس الطير والوحوش أقم وجهك البشوش للممالك ذلك في انفجارك لاستبارك ذاتك
I don't know. Makes me mad. I liked it how it was before, but it's going to be difficult for me because I have tons